Hello everyone, today we are going to start a new makeup series. So we've officially put down the decade series. I might still do like a fun, like just for fun one for like the 2010s. How I used to do my makeup in like high school and stuff. But for now, I want to get started with this new series. Someone recommended this or suggested this when I asked for ideas, and I loved this idea. They said makeup inspired by your perfume. So I'm not just going to take inspiration from the bottles, I'm going to take inspiration from the vibe of the brand, from the vibe of the ingredients, or like the notes I guess, and the packaging too. I'm starting with one of my OG favorite perfumes. If you've been following me since the beginning, you know this was like my go-to fragrance, like going clubbing and stuff as well. I wore this so often, this and also like Fantasy. I freaking love this perfume to this day. Like this is an instant dopamine boost for me. I love it so much. I've gone through a few of these bottles but not recently, but back in the day. This one is missing like the little tassel-y thing, so I'll put up a picture of what it's supposed to look like. It's Juicy Couture Couture Couture, launched in 2009. It's a bold, fruity floral fragrance that opens with a sweet citrusy burst of mandarin and grapefruit, settling into an unapologetic blend of jasmine and brush plum before drying down to a warm base of amber and creamy vanilla. It is so good. If they ever discontinue this, I am going to lose the plot. So I feel like with this fragrance, we need to do some kind of like 2000s vibe, which is fine because that's like all the time for me lately. I don't know if I'm going to do like a little bit of that hot pink. Maybe like a hot pink lip could be really fun with this. And then obviously it's got a lot of gold. I feel like Juicy Couture, like bling rhinestone. So maybe we'll incorporate a little bit of that. I actually had no idea that it's got plum like as one of the notes. Well, I probably did know, but like when I spray this, I do not think of plum. But now that they say plum, it kind of makes sense. Like it does have that kind of like sweetness to it. I don't know, like it's obviously very sweet, but I never wondered what it was. My god, it's good. I really wish I had a Juicy Couture tracksuit for this. I didn't think this through. Like I didn't even know that this was the one I was going to start with today. I literally was like, I'm doing the perfume series, but I looked at all my fragrances, and I'll insert a picture of like what all my fragrances kind of look like. I also did do, actually, I've got a declutter where I organized all my fragrances, so go check that out as well if you want to see like a full collection, if you want to, you know, participate, recommend, you know, the next fragrance I should do. I am so thankful for the person. I wish I screenshotted your name. Please comment below if it was you. I'm so thankful for you because I'm feeling very, very, very inspired right now. So I think we're going to do, yeah, hot pinks, golds, glow, rhinestones, maybe plum eyeliner even, like purpley, deep purple. There's also mandarin, so I don't know if we're going to do a bit of like orangey vibes. I think it should look juicy and glowy. Like everything should look glossy, dewy, because it's Juicy Couture, you know? This is just how I'm interpreting it. I would love to know what kind of makeup look you envision when you think of this fragrance down below, because if you guys have better ideas than me, I'm gonna have to do a round two. Oh, I smell good. I'm going to start out with my Flower Nose Primer. This one is in shade 3 Pearly Pink because the packaging kind of reminds me a little bit of like Juicy Couture vibes, like just very extra. You do not need a lot of this, and I've already done all of my skincare. I'll link down below all the skincare that I've used today. Gives a little bit of like a color correction and like brightening effect. And then for my foundation today, I think I'm going to use this just because it sounds nice to me in the moment. Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. I am wearing a top, you can see it, right? Kind of looked like I wasn't for a second there. And I'm just going to use an angled face brush to blend this out. I've got this big lump here and I don't know if it's a mole popping up or if it's a pimple, because I tried to squeeze it and it wasn't really squeezable and I'm really wigged out about it. Also, yes, I got my lips plumped, they're swollen still. Well, this color is really good. I'm using the shade Light Warm. Oh, I forgot to put on my big hoop earrings because hello, it's 2000s and I'm doing lots of gold because Juicy Couture reminds me of gold. Are these just ugly though? Now, I'm not sure if anyone else has actually, I was just thinking about it, I don't know if anyone else has ever done this series. I know people have done like makeup inspired by makeup brands, like if makeup brands were a makeup look, but I don't know if anyone's ever done like fragrance, but if anyone has, please let me know so I can go check them out. I'll actually have a look after this, but I've never seen anyone do it yet. Alright, I'm feeling like doing a little bit of a cream bronzer. I really like this one, the Too Faced. Goes with the vibe today, the brown and the gold. It smells so good, like orange chocolate. It smells so good. I don't even really like orange chocolate, but it just smells unreal. In all the usual spots. Now let's do some concealer because these bags are killing me. Actually, I might do my eye makeup first before I do my underneath because I'm using like a plum eyeliner, I'm thinking, so I don't want to get like fallout just in case. Then I can clean it up a bit easier. So first I'm just going to use a little bit of P1 just to conceal my lid a little bit, and then I'll go over with a base. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I want a very light frosty gold brow bone the whole way across. So I'm going to start with it, and I'm going to use a highlighter to achieve that. These Pat McGrath ones, this one right here. Because it's like a glaze. It's going to look random until we like continue. But it's just got this like nice shine to it now. I think it's going to be fitting to use the Nostalgia palette from XO Beauty. We've got this like really nice plum kind of liner color here. Well, it's an eyeshadow, but we'll use it like liner. We've got this really nice pale gold and then some like kind of neutral colors as well. There's also hot pink. I don't know. I'm going to start with Laguna, which is just that like brown shade. And I think I'm just going to go all over the crease. It's a really nice warm, super warm brown. This is actually quite cool too because it's got those very orange undertones to go with that mandarin vibe. Yeah, blending it in with that golden color that was on the brow bone. Hard for you guys to see on camera. I can see it in real life though. It's just creating a really nice like sheen. Repeating the same thing on the other side. I actually think, so this is the color we're using now. I think I might use this one too for the mandarin vibes, or do I use India? I don't know. We'll figure it out soon, but I'm gonna use one of these two. I haven't done my eyebrows yet. Usually I do my eyebrows first and I haven't today for some mad reason. I don't know. Now I'm going to go in with that light golden shade. I think I'll use this on my inner corner as well, but I'm just going to use that right on the highest part of the arch as well. Okay, I'm going to start with a little bit of Gasm. And I'm just going to pat that across the lid, kind of blending it in with Laguna. It's just got a nice subtle kind of like pinky, peachy reflect. I forgot how much I love this color. I haven't used it in like forever. Oh, I really like that. It's quite subtle, very blended. Let me zoom you in so you can see kind of better. I don't know if that's helping, but see how it just goes like peachy pinky up into that bronzer color and then the gold, and it's all very blended. And then I think we'll do like the plum. So this is called OOTD. And I think I'm going to do quite a like emphasize like wing shape. So like a decent size. Oh, this color is perfect. I think I'll do like a half wing. Now I want this to be a little bit darker, so I'll probably add something else to create more dimension, but let me just match the other side. Kind of curving it up because I just feel like that's more like, I don't know, to me it's just juicy couture. I don't know why. I just feel like it can't be straight. It has to be like curved. Maybe because that's how I did my eyeliner more so like when I used to wear this fragrance. I don't know why my brain's telling me that. It's just the way it is. That color is just perfection. Like it is the best color ever. I'm actually obsessed with these types of colors lately. Like I've been looking at workout outfits in this like color purple, but I just don't know if I can pull it off or not. I think this is too pinky. Logo from P. Louise. Got this, which I don't know. I think this will be like super dried out, this Norvina pencil. I need to actually get rid of so many of my really old eyeliners because they're just like dry. I might just try a little bit of this. It's got a little bit of blue mixed on there. Maybe that'll give like the depth I need. This was a waste of time. It just makes it too bright. So I've just gone over with the plum eyeshadow again. I've also put some just in here and I just feel like it looks really good. I feel like the plum and the orangey tones look so good together unexpectedly. I didn't think it would, but big fan. Okay, I'm gonna keep it very simple. I'm gonna do my concealer now. What the heck is going on here? Using the shade P1 just to brighten a little bit. I'm using this angled eye brush. It's so good for concealer. I'm gonna use my flower nose powder to set that under eye area and keep it nice and bright. Now let's finish off this like lower lash line. So I think I'm just going to go underneath with Laguna again on my fluffy brush. And maybe like a warm brown eyeliner. African orange flower and grapefruit, mandarin, honeysuckle, plum. Going in with Laguna on like a denser brush. This is an eye definer brush. I'm just like adding some more of that brown to really shape my under eye. And then I think I'm gonna add a little bit of OOTD, the plum color, right here. Thank you, baby. Okay, I found this color. Let's try it. It's called War Paint by Peaches and Cream. Oh yeah. I feel like this is gonna be a very good eyeliner color on my hazel eyes because it's like very reddish plum. It's a little bit sheer. Like I wish it was a bit creamier and thicker so it would really stick, but that's alright. Okay, I'm loving the eye look so far. It's so simple, but the colors and the shape, I think it all looks really flattering. I think for my finishing touch, I was gonna use Nymph again, which is that light gold, but I'm actually gonna use Milk because it has a gold reflect and it's more whitish. So I'm just gonna press a little bit of that right on that inner corner for that like old school strobe pop, and then blend onto that little bit. Just spread out the gold. All right, something like that. Now I'm going to do my mascara and lashes. What kind of lashes do I do? Oh, I don't know. I feel like Juicy Couture is like very extra as a brand. Maybe some like kind of big lashes. I might just like chop up some like mink ones or something. I'm thinking fluffy and maybe lower lashes. So we've got the understated here from XO Beauty. We've got Cupid here as well. These are faux mink, but I'm gonna chop them up and apply them underneath my lash line because that's just what I always do now. So I'm just gonna do a quick coat of mascara first. I'll do my brows like after all of this because I just don't know how strong I want them to look. This mascara is like empty, never mind. Using Benefit Bounce. I got that all over my eyelid. Oh, clean up soon. Just cutting off little segments. I just feel like the fluffy look is gonna look nice because it's gonna be like soft but still long and voluminous and extra, like just the perfect blend of how I feel like this fragrance is, because it's like a daytime fragrance but it's still like quite strong. Like I don't know, I don't really think it's like an evening fragrance, but that's down to the individual. All right, they look terrible because I need to like clamp them, but I need to wait for the glue to dry. But there's a rough before and after. I'm gonna finish the lashes, do both sides, and I'll be right back. All right, I had to take off my very outer corner lash on this side because my eyes are watering like crazy. I've got the worst hay fever. I have to say the e.l.f. foundation today looks a little bit crusty on my skin. I don't know why. It's not terrible, but I don't know. Maybe I just need setting spray and powder and stuff. I'm gonna do some extra powdering because I want some extra full glam coverage. I feel like I can get away with a little bit darker today because I have a lot of fake tan on. So I'm gonna use the shade NP7. I'm gonna use it on a powder puff. Just to press on a bit extra coverage. I should probably do this after I contour and stuff, but whatever. And then I'm going to use a little bit of N2 up here. Sides of the nose. And just around the forehead a little. It's only right that we use some Laguna, I think. I'm just gonna kind of put that where we already bronzed with the Too Faced. And I'm using a medium face brush. Man, even my eyeliner won't stick to this outer corner right now. Ugh. Before I do the blush and all of the like cheeks and lips and stuff, I think I'm gonna do the brows and some gemstones. Let me just quickly mist while we're just kind of working on everything else so that it can soak in. I'm really upset about how this eyeliner is kind of like separating and not sticking to my eyes right now. This is what I'm going to use today. I'm going to keep them relatively thin. It's kind of hard to fill in my brows with these lashes because like my pencil keeps getting stuck in them. I'm going to do hot pink gems, kind of like the Euphoria like 2019 vibe. I'm going to use the tip of this. I'm choosing this pink because it kind of matches the ribbon on the bottle. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. It's gonna ruin my makeup. I love that. Giving that embellished Juicy Couture vibe. Right, I want glowy cheeks, so I'm going to go in with a little bit more setting spray, let that kind of start to sink in, and I know exactly what blush we are doing. Natasha Denona Flirty Flush, because this gives like that super glowy finish as well. So I'm just going to warm up the product on the brush by tapping it, just create a bit of friction to warm it up a bit, and then gently, lightly pop that on. And it goes on top of powders if you do these steps, like just very light-handed. Keeping it quite high up on my cheekbone, using the glowy side as well. Just layering it and going around the edges, and then using my powder puff to go around the edges as well. Going back in with this, which like I said, I don't think you can get it anymore whatsoever, but you could probably use Danessa Myrie's eyeshadow palettes for a similar effect. You know, her eyeshadows that have the duochrome, or just use whatever highlighter you want really. I'm using the one with the pink reflect now. And I'm just going to tap that over top of like the apple of my cheek basically. It is quite full on, but I feel like it goes with the Juicy Couture, like glowy, juicy. Put on my little freckles before I do at the lip. This outer corner of my eye that just like keeps watering is actually doing my head in. Literally nothing is even sticking to that corner of my eye anymore. This is, it's always this one too. I need some juicy pinky lips. This may look like shite, but let's try it. So I'm going to start with Sublime, which is my favorite lip liner lately. This lip gloss is Fenty's What a Bitch. I'm gonna wipe off majority. Look how pretty it is. When you wear it like that, it's actually very wearable. When I bought this, I like bought it on like impulse and I was like, this is so pretty, but I'm never gonna wear it. And low-key, that combo gives like the prettiest light pink. I put it all over my lips. I was gonna do just the center bit because it's quite pigmented. I feel like it looked a bit strange, like not being blended all the way across the lip. I'm literally gonna lose it with this like corner of my eye. And the fact that that lash is just like not there. Like it just looks off. Like this whole outer corner of my eye. Also now I feel like I'm kind of giving like clown with the gemstone shape. And I'm so itchy everywhere and I don't know if I've got like fluff on my face or if it's just like the hay fever. I'm gonna try just painting a little bit of black on the outer corner of my eye to see if that'll stick. Match it on the other side, I guess. I mean, it looks better than being white. I might try to stick this lash on one more time now that my eye is like kind of drier. Please stick. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it and not touch it. That is so much better though. Okay, I really wish I had the ribbon around my Juicy Couture, but that is my Juicy Couture inspired makeup look today. Very glossy, shimmery, shiny eye makeup. Like it's very much like shimmery and glossy like all over. Not too much eyeshadow, like the focus is really like glossy lips, glossy skin, and then the little accents and like the eyeliner. Yeah, I really like the eyeliner. Maybe I'll just add a little bit more Laguna. Yeah, I think this makeup looks so pretty. If you didn't do the gemstones too, it'd be way more wearable. Let me know which fragrance I need to do next. I was even looking at like Ariana Grande's Cloud one. I was like, that could be really cute inspo like for a video. Or do I do some more of my favorites? Do I do like my Mon Paris? What about another OG like Flower Bomb or Black Opium? Oh my gosh, so many options. I am so excited about this. You're probably gonna see lots and lots of these videos, just like little inspo perfume inspired get ready with me, just having fun with makeup and getting creative and just seeing what we can come up with together. I'm so happy. Yeah, I didn't use these by the way because my eyes are way too watery. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Leave a comment if you like, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.